Today, we're gonna build a house in The Sims 4, but the challenge is that we can only use the 26th item from each category. And why the 26th item, you may ask? Well, that is because when you're watching this on the 10th of August, it is my birthday, and I'm turning 26. Which, by the way, I do not feel like I'm 26 at all, because I've been dilly-dallying around for so long now that I don't believe that I'm 26. Nothing in my life screams that I'm 26. But anyways, happy birthday to me. And yes, if you didn't notice, I got a new microphone. Hey. But as it is with any new items, especially electronics, there is a lot of different settings and a lot of different mic positions, so I'm kind of still getting used to that. So if the audio sounds bad, I'm sorry, but I try my best. But let's build our house, shall we? Oh, we freaking shall. So let's go. And alright, we're on a lot. This lot is way too big for this house. I just realized. I just made a random old shell of a box, and right here we have a wall that I'm gonna put up our wallpaper and floating on. And I'm kind of nervous because this seems like such a dumb idea. But alright, let's start with the counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 13, 14, 15,
16. Okay, so we got 16 in a row.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
26. Pure expressions. That's not too bad. That's a good start. That's a good wall. I'm just gonna take out all of the wallpapers from each of the category, and let's see what we're working with. And I'm gonna count away. Well, alright, yo, welcome back. I have counted all the wallpapers, and this is not the best selection, is it? I don't know what to do with these wallpapers. And then we got this one, the spa day one, which, oh yikes to me. Oh yeah, and by the way, with these categories right here that don't have 26 items, we just count until we get to the 26th item. Understandable? Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I'm horrible at explaining. But anyways, here's our wallpapers. It's not looking good. Okay, what about the flooring, by the way? Do we have any good flooring? And yikes to me, here are all the floorings we can work with. Amazing. I mean, I'm not gonna use that one, for sure. Then we got some gravel, some bricks, and that, whatever that is, the linoleum. Then we got the paneling, the grass, and that one. Heroes paneling. But what am I supposed to do with this? This is not screaming suburban home, is it? Good old suburban home. So what can we do, actually? And I mean, all the furniture are gonna be the same, because we can only use the 26 item. We got that shebang that should be going on for us as well. So what could we do? Peeps. Oh, you know what we could do? Actually, you know what we could do? For real, listen up. What if we make a motel? Now, I know I have made a motel before. I know. But what if we make a really ugly and run-down motel with only one floor, as in the middle of nowhere, and people are kind of scared of it? Because this wallpaper inspired me. The planks galore. That inspired me to make a really run-down, ugly motel in the middle of nowhere. You know what? Yeah. Let me get my inspiration board. Also called Google. Hold on. It's like this right here. These are motels. These are 2 floors. These are way too fancy for what I'm trying to make. I'm in the way. I'm sorry. There you go. Well, that's kind of the vibe that I'm trying to make. Okay, what if I search for motel 1 floor? Well, this was way too fancy. What about motel 1 floor old? Yes. This sort of shenanigan right over here, but even worse. Oh, we're gonna make such an ugly build today. And I'm ready for it. But we're gonna make that really run down, really ugly, 1 floor motel. Whoa, what a day it is today. So what we are gonna do is that we're gonna move out of this place and find a bit of a better place for this run down motel to be. Where can that be? Maybe Chestnut Ridge. Yeah, that's kind of the vibes that I want. Boston. No, that's Jurassic theme. But okay, yeah, I think we're gonna build here. This is kind of run down and western-like. I think it's a good spot. Okay, yeah, you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna build here. And let's start building it. I think the plan is to build 1 room first, and then just copy that for all the other rooms. Because motel rooms, you know, they are kind of similar to each other. Would only make sense. And then we can make some few little changes afterwards, here and there. Okay, so there's our room. Beautiful motel room. A bed can be over there. Kitchen, not a kitchen, but like counters can be over there maybe. And then a bathroom in there. Beautiful. And before we do anything else, I need to see what kind of lights we can use. So, oh, that's right. We of course have some lights that are not meant for short walls. They're meant for tall walls. So we are not going to count those, okay? We are just going to count the small lights for the small rooms. And that's going to be kind of difficult, but I'm going to try.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not counting those. Not counting that.
Where was I? Oh my god, I gotta start all over again. 26. Okay. Oh, we got that one. Well, isn't that just perfect for a motel? They're beautiful, aren't they? And now for the bed, the most exciting thing. And I'm not going to count the single beds. No, we're just going to do the double beds today. So let's start counting that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All 10, 2,
26. Glamping wonder bed. All right. Fantastic. Let's see about the men tables. 26. Beautiful nighttime table. beautiful. Wow. I am so glad that we did an ugly motel instead of a home. So yikes. Okay, what about the dresses? What do we got in here? I think I'm gonna count the clothes, and if we do get the clothes, then I'm gonna hang up a hanger. But we're not gonna get the clothes because I'm 26. Okay, that is not too bad. I like that one. And then what else were we supposed to have in here? Maybe a TV. That'd be cute to have up there. 26. Well, that's not gonna work, is it? No, absolutely not. What about the counters that were gonna be over here? And oh, okay, so we got a normal counter and we got an island as well. So I'm not gonna count the islands, just gonna count the counters. So 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24, 25.
26. Oh, those are some very fancy counters. Oh, gee. Okay, how amazing. What about the bathroom? What do we got for the bathroom? I'm kind of scared about the toilets. Let's see, 17, 24, 25, 26. The prison toilet? How amazing. Out of all the toilets, we got that one. Okay, what about the showers? What do we got in here? 26. Okay, that's not bad. I'm happy about that. Happy. And the sink. Let's go for the sink. 26. Okay, not the vibe that I was after. Not the vibe. But what about the rug? We need a good old rug now. 25, 26. Are you kidding me? That doesn't even have a swatch. But sure, that is a rug. Wonderful as ever. And what about the doors and windows? What do we got in the door section? Let's see. 26. Oh, gee. That is a very modern door. But I'll take that. Not too bad. What about the windows? 23, 24, 25, 26. No! I mean, I could not have gotten a worse window. What am I supposed to do with that window? It doesn't even have any glass in it. Okay, out of all the windows, I got that one. What a beautiful day. Okay, I gotta get my wallpapers and floorings in so we can see what we got to work with. You know, hold on a minute. Okay, I just put my wallpapers and my floors in the basement so it's not in the way. And I do not know why I did this shenanigan. But the floors is on the other side and the wallpapers. My mind is clearly combusting. But okay, what wallpaper are we gonna go for the inside? Maybe you can try with this one, the beater one. How is that? I mean, not too bad. I can deal with that. And the flooring, what are we gonna go for? I mean, I think our only option is this one, to be quite honest with you. It's a little bit out and about there. A little bit too patternous. But what else do we got to choose from? You know, this carpet? Let's see. Absolutely not. What about the linoleum? I think not. We're not gonna have that. No. Gonna be like so. Now for the bathroom over here, we're gonna go with this one. The very sad tiles. Bam, bam. Bam, a lamp. Well, alright. What else do we got? I mean, we at least need some lamps that we can have on our bedside table. And what shall that be? 26. Okay. The robot lamp. Okay. Do we have any other good lamps? Some floor lamps? 24, 25, 26. Are you kidding me? The ring light. Okay, we're gonna have that there. Beautiful. What about the paintings and posters? Right. We got the cracks. We got the cracks. Well, that's not really a painting. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep the crack. Nora's gonna keep the crack. And then for the next category, I am gonna ignore all the cracks and stuff because that's not really a painting. And then I'm also gonna ignore all the rickety-frackety stickers. Okay, it's not my fault that The Sims doesn't know how to organize their stuff. It's not my fault. All right, where are we gonna begin? I think we're gonna begin right here. That's when the real posters and paintings starts, you know? So right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
26. Strangerville National Base Posters. I mean, okay, we can maybe have something like that. And then we can have 2 above the bed. Sure, there you go. And then for the mirrors, maybe we could have a mirror above the dresser. Let's see, 26. I mean, it's a little bit wider than the dresser, but we shall live, people. That's not the worst item in this room. No. Oh, what am I gonna do about the knickety-knacks, the decorations? Are we just gonna have one decorational item? Oh no, I did not think this through. Yeah, so let's go into miscellaneous. What is the 26th item? It's the salt. Is this jar of bath salts? Okay, you're gonna go in the bathroom. You're gonna go in the toilet. Beautiful. That was our one decoration. What about the clutter? What do we got in here? Assorted holiday card displays. Okay. What about the wall decorations? What do we got in here? We got some vines, some ivy vines. I'm gonna save that for later. What else we got? The fireplaces? I mean, no. The ceiling decorations. We got something good in here. We got a chunk of wood. I couldn't have gotten a ceiling fan. I got a chunk of wood. What am I supposed to do with this? Absolutely not. What about the sculptures? What do we got in here? We got a wood elephant. Sure, I'll take that. What about the curtains? Oh, we got these blinds. Not too bad. I'll take that too. And then we got the mirrors. Oh, in the mirror section, we got another mirror. Wait, what? Pourquoi? We got this mirror and that mirror. I mean, they're 2 different categories. So we just looked in 2 different places. So I'm gonna keep that one for the bathroom. Perfect. And do we have some good plants? We have this plant right here. Oh, and if you're wondering, I put up a sticker on my computer screen right under the 26th item to find them better because I'm a genius like that. But we got a plant, not really the vibe that I was after, but it's a good plant. Happy about that. All right, do we have any more lights? By the way, outside lights, we got this one. And then the wall lamps. Oh, we got that. You're gonna go on there. What about the miscellaneous lights? Ooh, that we can have. Hey, you're going up there. And the elephant, I can be there. Okay, we gotta work on this kitchen corner. So what about the cabinets?
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
26. Right. Isn't that magical? Doesn't really match, but okay. Now for the miscellaneous decorations in here, what do we got here? Ooh. We have the dish rack. Oh, we're gonna have you on there. Boom. And what do we got in the kitchen appliances? Oh, hello, the deluxe kettle. I'll take it, thank you. What else do we need in this room, by the way? What about the alarms and stuff? That is a category. Oh my gosh, I gotta count so many times. 4, 8, 16, 26, the burglar alarm. I mean, okay. Oh, you might be wondering about this door over here. I don't know why I didn't film that, but I thought we can't have an outside door but an inside door, because that would be absolutely insane. So what I did is that I just counted the doors that I feel like are inside doors. So for example, this one is an inside door, that one is an outside door, and I just counted down and I got to this door over here, just to give me a little bit of hope, you know. That's what I did. All right, what else do we need in this room? We kind of need a chair, a good old leaning chair. Let's see, 26. Okay, that is a good chair. Hey, finally got something good in this room. Finally. And then, all right, we kind of do need some more bathroom decorations. You know what I could do? I could take out all the towels, because that is a category in my mind. That is gonna take them all out, and then I'm just gonna count to 26. I'll see you when I get there. 26. Okay, we got this one, and I'm gonna put it right along there. Yes. And then for the rug, just gonna get the same rug in the bathroom as outside. There you go. Oh, but anyways, here is our beautiful motel room, I say with a serious face. And the bathroom too. And now we're gonna take this room and just copy it 2 more times. And don't you worry, you guys, don't you worry, I'm gonna change up some stuff here and there in the end. We just gotta do this layout first. Here's our beautiful hotel rooms. Oh, motel rooms, I mean. Oh, they're so beautiful, aren't they? And then we're not only gonna have these rooms, we're also going to have a little reception area, and then also a kitchen moment and an eating moment, so you know they can eat their food, hang out and such. So let's see, I mean, how can that be? Good questions indeed. I mean, okay, what if we just first off start off with the kitchen right here, and then we just build our way out, because I'm so confused right now. So let's start with the kitchen, and we were gonna use these counters. That's right. And I mean, I think I'm gonna change up the color a little bit, because they're too fancy. What is less fancy? I mean, maybe this one. I don't really like the color of that one. It's kind of, ooh, but I think that, whoa, fits this motel. All right. Oh, what about the fridge? What fridge do we got? Let's see, 26. That is a very deluxe fridge, but I'm happy for it. I'm happy for you, fridge. What about the stoves? 26. Are you kidding me? The most expensive stove. That does not fit this motel at all. Maybe, oh, the law. That's what they spent all their money on. That stove and that fridge. Oh, gee, below. Okay, what about the sink? And I think I'm just gonna count the counter sinks. Not these ones, because that's what I want. That is the category. So 26. Okay, that is a good sink. I love that sink. That is my favorite sink. Beautiful. But all right, we got a kitchen, the layout of it. We're gonna put in some more stuff, of course, but that's the layout of that. And then we need a dining room for our peeps. So how big is that gonna be? What are some like so? We're at the edge of our lot. Gee. Oh, let's put in our lights and our dining tables. And what do we got for the dining tables? Okay, we got these ones. Wonderful, isn't it? What about the chairs? What do we got for the chairs? We got that one. Are you kidding me? The folding chairs. The garden chairs. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have the tables like so. And maybe in this room, we can change up the wallpaper a little bit. What about that one? I mean, we have white, but that's too fancy for us people. Oh, the beigey one. Sure. Boring and delightful. And then maybe right here, we need to fill up that space. So maybe, I've had too much sugar today. Maybe we can have a teeny tiny bathroom in here. And I'm gonna take this wall in a little bit, just to shield the bathroom. Because for some reason, for me, this is not shield to the public, but this is shield to the public. You knew? So in this bathroom, we need a light, and our beautiful prison toilet, and our beautiful island sink. Jeeba Joe. Wonderful. Okay, and then we need a door to the kitchen. And I think for this one, I want an archway of some sort. But how are we going to count our archways? Because what is an archway and what is the door? Philosophical questions with Nora. Because this is obviously an archway. We can all agree on that. But is this an archway? Or this one? Or this one? Is that an archway? In the realms of the Sims? Because in real life, this would not be an archway. That would be a door that's open. What am I going to do? What am I going to count? I think I'm just going to count those as archways because they are technically open. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 17, 18, 19, 20.
26. Ooh, a very fancy bistro door. We can have that in there. Sure. Okay, that kind of makes sense too because you can close the doors. With creativity, you can close the doors. You can't close the doors in The Sims. But with your imagination, you can close that door, you know? And you can open it. Okay, Nora, stop talking. People know how doors work. All right, what else do we need? We need a reception area, and that's going to be over here. Is that a good size for it? I mean, only time will tell. Only time will motel. Oh, that was bad. But if you have a door over there, then the reception is over here. Good, Nora, that you figured that out. But I need a desk of some sort. Yeah, there's one. But that's not a reception desk, is it? What about the real reception desks? What are they? I think that is a little bit too big. So I think we're just gonna go the normal counters and we're just gonna pretend that we have a reception area. I mean, they're not gonna use this anyways. And then we also need a chair because they need to sit. What do we got in office chair? So 17, 24, 25. Are you kidding me? 26. Are you kidding me? We can't have that chair. I refuse. We can't put that. No, we can save that for later. But that's not happening right now. Out of all the chairs, we got the worst one. I mean, even this would have been acceptable. But of course, we got the frackety astronaut chair. Okay, you know what? You're just gonna get the folding chair. There you go. Beautiful chair for you. I'm also gonna put in some chairs. I mean, that is lovely, isn't it? It honestly, truly is. I mean, okay, it's not gonna look like this, people. It's truly not. But I just put it up there just to not forget them. And I tried to put it some windows. It looks horrible. But before we begin with more detailing on the inside, we're gonna move on to the outside because I'm kind of curious about what I'm gonna do. And why is my door glitching? Hello? That is for the short walls. Okay, wait, I'm so confused. What if I turn you around? No, they're both glitching now. Okay, we're just gonna ignore that. And we're gonna begin with the exterior. Aren't you excited? I'm very excited. Okay, so let me just look at some Motel exteriors real quick. We got that roof over there. I don't know if you can see that. But the roof is kind of flat and kind of going downwards. And we got some columns. Okay. So what could we do for that shenanigan? I mean, what if we try to put up a half gable roof on this part? Lower it, not like that. Lower it down a little bit and take it in to about there. Then we take another gable roof, put it on the other side. And then we're just gonna take it back all the way there just to create some asymmetry. Then just maneuver it down. Okay, kind of funky and asymmetrical. Asymmetrical. Okay, I'm not gonna talk anymore. Just gonna do my roofs. And how is the other roof gonna be, by the way? It's gonna be sort of like so, the same shenanigan, but just in the shorter version. Maybe it can. I think that could be good for us. All right, so like so. And oh no, what do we got for the roof patterns, by the way? Okay, not too bad. Gonna get it in a darker color though. What about the roof trims? We might be in trouble here. So 26 thatched round roof trim. Oh no. Oh, my build. Oh no. Let me make that better. Okay. Relax, Nora. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, Nora. It's gonna be okay. And now for the wallpapers. What wallpaper are we gonna go for? I mean, this one. The wallpaper that inspired it all. Boom, shama, lamb. Yes. Beautiful. Mwah. And you know what? I'm gonna put this motel on a little platform as well. Just a teeny tiny one like that. And then I'm gonna put in a flat square. Take it in a little bit. Take it all the way over there. Do the same shenanigan on the end. Right there. And we got a little passageway. And what about the columns? Oh my gosh. What do we got for the columns? We got these ones. That is not the vibe. This is way too modern. Oh, gee. Yeah, what is the least worst one? Maybe the black one. That is always good. Oh, beautiful. What flooring are we gonna have for the underparto? Maybe this one? What about that? Not the vibe at all. I wish I had some nice wood flooring. That is not in that pattern, you know. But that's what we gotta live with today, you know. Oh, now for the foundations. What do we got here? We got this one. Okay, that is not bad. I will gladly take that one. Thank you. Thank you. And what else can we have for this place, by the way? We need something interesting here. And what do old motels have? That is in the middle of nowhere. What do they have? What if we make an abandoned pool right there? That could be kind of cool. And we're not going to use the pool. We're just going to use the basement tool to make it empty, abandoned pool. Kind of cool. And then put in our beautiful tiles. Not the rug. Give me the tiles. Oh, yes. That is magical, isn't it? Then maybe we can put in the pool ladder. What do we got in the pool stuff? 26. Okay, we got some lights. Magical. Okay, I'm going to take out all the pool ladders and we're going to count them up to 26 and see what we get. Hopefully, I will not get that one because what am I going to do? 26. Okay, we got that one. That is kind of abandoned. I'm liking that. Hey, not too shabby. And you know what? I'm going to take this flooring and then just paste that around the whole thing for now just to see how it is. And I mean, that was superbly good, wasn't it? All right, what else do we need in this place? I mean, we need a fence, maybe. What fence do we got? We got this fence. All right. But, ooh, okay. We do also have some debug stuff. And am I going to count the debug stuff as well? Or, okay, you know what I could do? I could do one count without the debug stuff and then one count with the debug stuff because then we get some more stuff to play around with. And it's still in the challenge rules. I will allow that because it's my birthday. Oh, for the debug stuff, we got this one. We can have that around the pool. That's our pool fence. I think that could be kind of cool. You know? Okay, yeah. Gotta think about that though, but I think that could be kind of cool. And then what do we got for our plant section? Yeah, we got these plants over here. We can use that for something. And then for the trees, she's like, we got this old tree. Wow. And then for the shrubs, we got this one. And the flowers, we got this one. What even is that? Very interesting. And then for the rocks, we got this. All right, let's try. Let's try without the debug stuff and see what we get then. So for the trees, we got. Oh, that is a very red tree. Do we have that in another color? Okay, we have it in green. Good. I was kind of scared there. And then for the shrubs, what do we got? Are you kidding me? Are you actually joking? Out of all the plants, we got the dog. I mean, we could have gotten this one. It was so close. Why couldn't I have turned 23 today? Okay, we got the dog. I mean, that's a beautiful addition to our collection over here. What about the flowers? Dome full of flowers. Okay, not bad. Happy with that. What about the rocks? What do we got in the rock section? 25, 26. Okay, not too bad. Happy about that. Gonna put you right there. And then for the wall sculptures, we got this one. Oh, beautiful. Some good old vines. I'm gonna add you back here. All right. So what can we do for this place? I mean, we could maybe have a little flower bed over here. If I just put on debug, we will get that one. Okay. Not what I was hoping for, but that will do. A beautiful flower bed lining. And then what can we use for our beautiful plants? I mean, we have that one. That can be like the base. If you just go like so, make some little sandwiches with our beautiful sandwich triangles. And then on top of that, we're gonna put up our dome of flowers, sort of like so. Change up the colors a little bit, maybe. Okay, we're gonna have one in the middle. That's the big old daddy. Then I'm gonna size these two down just to get some height definition in our plants. You know, there you go. And then we can also just put in some of this around here for some mess. Yeah. Okay, by the way, what do we have in our pond object section? Let's see. 26 reeds. I mean, you know what? I'm happy about that. I'm gonna put that in here too. And then we could maybe have some in the pool as well. Just squaggling along there. And then what about this? Fountain decorations. Okay, we got a fountain. Let's put out thing away. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna use that, but maybe. This is beautiful. Truly and really magical. I'm proud of this place. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna put up the pool ladder. The pool ladder. The fence around the pool. And I will see you when I've done that. And put up my pool fence. And also put some plants in the pool with a rock. I mean, life is beautiful, isn't it? It truly is. You know what? I was kind of thinking, what if I take off my debug? What will happen then? Do we get something different then? 26. Okay, we got a fishing sign. You know what? Sure, you're gonna be there. Perfect. Well, alright, what else can we put up in here? I mean, maybe we can put up a trash bin for the outside. 26. Can put that up right there. Or wait, am I counting with the mailboxes? Maybe I'm not gonna do that. Hold on. 26. Okay, we got that one. Alright, what a lovely old trash bin they got. Okay. A little bit too modern for them. Alright, you're gonna be there. And then for this place, we also do need some cars. What do we got? We got this lovely old car for a non-existent parking lot. Beautiful. What else do we got over here? I mean, we could put up a bike if we take off the debug section. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna count the ladders because we can't use them on this lot. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
26. Beautiful old bike. I'm gonna place you right there. What else do we got up in here? What about the chairs and stuff? Oh, we got this couch. I mean, that is a very bright and modern couch for this place. Maybe I can have you right there. And then what else do we have? We have a planter box. Okay. What about the animals? Oh, we got some food bowls. Maybe we can put that up somewhere. Yeah, a beautiful placement that is. Wow. And then we have some grills. All right. Gotta count them up. But about 26. I mean, oh, that is a very modern grill. I see how it is. Oh my gosh. What am I supposed to do with this? We got this. I'm not gonna use that for anything. And then we have, oh, what about the live events? We got a ghost, a ghouly ghost. Yeah. But what about the kids section? We have that one. Great. Got this old poster. Got a sleeping bag. What am I supposed to do with any of this? What are we gonna do for the outside? Maybe just nothing. What if I put up some cars right there? Can I change up the color? No. Guess we could have two of the same exact car. That is kind of creepy. Maybe I'm not gonna do that. We just have a random old car in there. Abandoned. Okay, what if we put some plants around the car? Just to make it a little bit abandoned. Did you know? Somebody abandoned it. There you go. There you frick go. Okay. Yeah, this looks so empty, actually. So what if we just remove some of this? How will that be? I mean, that could be something, couldn't it? You're probably so confused right now, and I am too. Because I'm actually stumped what to do. But what if we do something like so? No, that looks ridiculous. I'm not gonna do that. What if I take this away some places? What happens then? Nothing really. I mean, ta-ta. That's bad. But all right. We're just gonna begin with the inside. We need to do something there. For the inside, for the reception area, we need a computer. What computer are you gonna get? 26. Oh my gosh, you're gonna get one expensive computer. I see how it is. And for our sweet old decorations, we're gonna have some cards, maybe an elephant over there, and some bath salts, and our wonderful light. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Then we need another window over there, and in the kitchen, we can also have a window. Wait, oh my gosh, these windows, they're so small. What can we do about about that because that doesn't really work, does it? And I can't turn it around because then that's gonna be on the inside. You know? Oh, what a disaster this is. Oh, that looks awful. Okay, we're just gonna have one window. Oh no, I ruined the whole entire room. We're just gonna have one window then over there. And then we need a table over here. We need to get that one. Not because I want to, but because I have to. And then our beautiful robot lamp. Gonna go straight on there. Oh, do we have anything? What about the surfaces, the display items? We have this one. Okay, you can be over here. Oh, and then for the kitchen, I almost got. For the kitchen, we also need a stove hood. So what do we got in here? 25, 26. Okay, not too bad. That's a lovely old stove hood. And then for the kitchen appliances, what if I turned on debug now? What do we get? We get a spoon. A spoon. All right. What about in here? What is that? Is that a plank? Why would I ever need a plank? But I'm gonna save it. The refrigerators. What do we got a plate? Okay, thanks. Just what I always wanted, a plate and a spoon. Oh, life is wonderful, isn't it? What about in the plant section with the debug on? Ooh, we got a Yamachan. I mean, that's not really a plant, but I will take it. Where can you be though? You can be over here, like a little mascot. Yeah. What about the accent tables? We got that one. Oh, wonderful. I don't even know where to place this one. Hold on. What if I take away some chairs? I think I'm going to do that instead. So now we have 3 tables for 3 motel rooms. That makes more sense. All right. You can get this color instead. Did that make anything better? I don't think so. And then in here, ooh, what do we got in here? We got some magazines. Hey, you know what? That can be kind of cool. What if we place this table over there? Now for this table over here, we're just going to put our magazines on there. The robot lamp on the magazines. Yes. I will take it. We can have some extra magazines back there. Plop them on top of each other. So many magazines. Ooh, yes. Thank you. And then for the decorations with the debug stuff, we got some cobwebs. I'm going to put that in the corner right there. And then for the sculptures, what do we got here? Oh, we got a big old building. Okay, we're not going to use that. Oh, with the debug on, look what we got. Perfect plumb bob ceiling fan. I will take that. You're going to be over the bed. You're all going to get one. There you go. And in here too. It gets really musty in here. Oh, and then for the rugs. When we put in debug, you got this one. Oh, we can finally have something good. Well, this one's a little bit questionable though. I don't like any of the prints here. I don't like any of this. We can have the flowers. A little welcome rug. That is wonderful. And then what we got in the clutter? A banana peel. That disappears. Okay. What about here? Nail file. That also disappears. Okay. I can't have anything. Can't have anything nice. Yeah, what about in storage? What do we got for the books? We got a book stack. Good enough for me. You're gonna be right there. And then for the dresses, we got this. What am I gonna do with that? I'm gonna place you up right there. I'll be happy with that. And then in miscellaneous, we got a fish. Okay, well, you're gonna be in the pool. That is the fish that you can fish in this motel. Beautiful. I'm gonna take off the bag and let's see what we get. Ooh, we got a backpack. Yeah, that can be useful for something. We put that right there. And then for the bookshelves, what do we got in here? Oh, we got a good old bookshelf. Where can you be? Okay, what if we take away this plant and then just place the bookshelves like so? I mean, that's kind of strange. Not gonna lie. Okay, it's gonna be like that then. And then just stick our plant on there and our backpack, you know, gonna be there. And then for the trash bins, what do we have in here? We got some trash. Whoa. All right. Perfect. That's what I wanted. I wanted me trash. I'm gonna put my dog over there and a dog over there. And then the fountain. You know what? The fountain can just be sprouting out water wherever you want to. Because I'm feeling done with this build. I do. What are we gonna do with this one, by the way? By the way, where are we gonna put that? I mean, we could put it right there, couldn't we? Okay, we're gonna have it there. No questions, please. We're gonna have it there. And then we have some vines. That's right. Very square vines, though. But we're gonna make it through. Just squaggling along. And then we have that other vine. And I'm just gonna patch that in here and there so it's not that uniform like. Okay. I mean, this is a big old wall to fill in. Oh, I need some windows there. That's right. Okay, you gonna get a window in the bathroom. You too. You also gonna get them windows. Okay, now it's not that bad. I mean, it's still horrible. Don't get me wrong. I also do wish that we had a plant to put on them tables. So, okay, for the plants, you know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna save. And for the plants, I'm only gonna count the plants that can go on tables because we need one little plant that can go on the tables because now we only have this one, you know? And with debug on, we got the Yamachan. That's not a plant, but you know, we got him. Okay, so
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Not that one.
23, 24, 25.
26. Oh, well, okay. The most depressing plant that we have. Whoa, everything is going wrong today. 26 is not a good number, I do have to say. And I'm gonna fix this mess over here. Then we're gonna have a book right there and plop in some more books. This could be like a wonderful book series that they're selling. I don't know. That is awful. Actually awful. And then over here, we need a good old picture. This is the quiet zone. You have to be quiet in here. I mean, that's it. That is perfect. All right, now for the kitchen. Our most most awaited event. We got our plate and our spoon ready to go. But we, of course, also need our kitchen appliances. So, we had our beautiful kettle right over there. And what else did we have? Oh, we had that one. A rack of the wood of the dishes can be there. And then we had the elephant, and that could be there. And our lovely old spoon right by the kitchen sink. Yay. Oh, we need a trash bin. Hey. And now I'm only gonna count the trash bins that goes on the inside. So now I gotta count all over again. 26. That is not the vibe, isn't it? Maybe we can have 2 of them. Oh yes. Isn't that something? Something to behold. Yeah, what about the appliances? Do we have something in here that we haven't used? Okay, what if we do the miscellaneous appliances? So we do not count the trash bins and the mailboxes because we've already done that. Again, it's not my fault that they can't organize things, okay? It's not my fault. But okay, let's count. We will get this one. Yes, we will get that one. I mean, to be honest, that didn't really help that much. How can I put that? I mean, put that over there. We can have one over there. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, now I think we're gonna change up the colors for some of the rooms. So that can be in the same colors that we had it in. And then this room, what do we got in colors? White, very dark. Okay, you can have the white bed and you can have the very dark bed. And then we just gotta match up the colors. What is the light and bright in here? The quiet one and that, okay. And then for the lonely little kitchen in there, oofty doofty. I mean, you got some nice counters though. That you got at least. And for the bathroom, what are we gonna do for the bathroom? Oh my gosh. I mean, the sink doesn't really change, so that's gonna be the same. It can be white. And then the shower. Oh, you can get the elephants. That is so cute. Now for the window. I mean, we're not gonna change up the window. That would be insane. What can we get in that one? I like that I'm changing up this one a lot. Like that's gonna make any difference in there. Okay. And then for the wallpaper in here, are we gonna change up the wallpaper? Or are we gonna have that one? I mean, we can change it up a little bit. Couldn't we? Ooh, what about blue? Okay, that is kind of cute. Maybe I am gonna go for that. And then for this room over here, that was gonna be a little bit darker. So, ooh, the dark counters. And for the wallpaper, we need some dark. Ooh, what about that? Oh, this one. Ooh, I'm gonna take away the rug for this room. Actually, you're not gonna get a rug. Oh, that is a very moody room. I do have to say, there you go. And this bathroom, you get that one. Right, and change up the bath salts. That one maybe. Ooh, maybe for the kitchen. Actually, we can have some tiles in the kitchen. I mean, questionable. What about the green? No, I don't really think that works. But it does kind of make sense to have some tiles in the kitchen. So I am gonna put that up. What about the tiles in the bathroom? Can I do something different for you there, my good old friend? What if I put up these ones and then just make a funky old pattern? How about that? Would you be interested in that? I mean, oh, kind of nice. I'm gonna take away this rug. Yes. Beautiful. Oh, is there anything else we can do? Because this is not it, people. Where am I gonna put this plate? Why do I still have this plate? I'm gonna put you on the floor. Somebody forgot about you. There you go. What can we do to maybe save this place? Can we put up a different wallpaper? Ooh, that is kind of nice. I'm gonna have that in the dining room because it kind of fits with the bistro theme that we got going on. That we suddenly got. All right, I'm gonna do that. Oh, and then the bathroom over here. I forgot about that bathroom. Well, we can put up some towels and a beautiful jar and maybe a poster right there. And the poster in the bathroom, we're gonna have the UFO. Thankfully, we got a poster that has a lot of swatches. So I'm thankful for that, at least. And then I'm also just gonna put up an elephant statue right there. Because it was just perfect for that corner. It was. And then also, I'm just gonna put up some teeny tiny plants around here so we don't really see the edges of the floor that well, you know. And then for the roof, I mean, we got this one as our plant shenanigan on the roof. I mean, oh yikes. What can we do about that? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do an executive decision. I'm gonna ignore the plants and we're just gonna do the chimneys. So if we just start right about here and see what we get.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
26. Okay. I was kind of hoping for a chimney, but that's what we got. What about the spandrels, actually? We got that one. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay. We're not gonna use that. Dreams crushed, I tell ya. Okay, what could we do? We have done those chairs, and we're not gonna have that chair. No, I refuse. The sofas. I mean, that is a nice sofa, but we can't have that anywhere. Maybe we can have that sofa instead of this one. I mean, you know what? Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Put an ominous couch. Gonna be right there. Activities and skills. We got that one. Yeah, we're not gonna use that. But the creative. Oh, we got an easel. Oh, we can have that somewhere. We could have that somewhere. Where can we put that, people? Okay, what if we just move the elephant away and then put our easel in there? You know what? That's better. But this elephant, let me have the elephant somewhere else. No. you can be in here. Entertain the elephant. You're gonna be right there. And then let's see. In the recreation, we got the celebration cannon. Oh, okay. What about an active? We got a yoga mat. Should we use that for something? We use that as a rug. I don't really think so. But I'm gonna put you right there. Oh, wow. It looks so beautiful. Then for the miscellaneous, we got that one. Perfect. Thank you. What about pets? We got some more bowls. Okay, but we're not gonna use that because we already have some pet balls over here. Ooh, maybe we can use the crow if we get that one. No, we do not get that one. We will get that one. What if we use that for like a rug? I mean, you can have that right there because the owner has a dog. Yes, there you go. Then we can also put in that pet bowl right over there. Beautiful. And then what we got in here? We got the hamsters. All right. Again, not really the vibe that I was after. You can be right there. Do we have something else? Ooh, there could be something good in here. 26. Okay, you know what? Not bad. Where can we have you? You can be right there. Now we have something there at least. Ooh, audio. Oh, okay, we have this one. That can be in here. I'm gonna plop you right there. Yes. Now we finally have use for that space. And then in the miscellaneous, we got a drafting tablet. I'm gonna put you right there. Cool. And then we also had the burglar alarm. Okay, well, that's gonna be right in there. Maybe we need a burglar alarm in the kitchen. You can be there. Ta-ta. Do we have anything else? Off the grid. I mean, I don't really think that this is acceptable, but I'm gonna put one right there. Just in case it is acceptable. Oh, and then we have that grill. You know what? I'm gonna say that this is acceptable because, you know, this place is already off the rails, as is. So why not, you know? Why not? What are futures? We have a whale, a floating whale. You can be in the pool. Yes. Oh, what happened to the pool? What happened to you? Oh, and then we got a chicken. Where can you be, my friend? Now I'm just putting in the most random stuff ever. But, you know, what a time to be alive. Oh my gosh, by the way, with the terrain paint, I've already put up the terrain paint, but I gotta do the counting shenanigan for this too. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Wait, hold on. 25, 26. Okay, well, I'm gonna put this in then. Joe. And you know what? With that, I'm gonna say that I'm done with this place. I can't keep on going with this anymore. Oh my gosh. Maybe I will change around some stuff here and there later on if I feel like it. But right now, right about freaking now, I feel kind of defeated. Or it was kind of fun. That it was. I mean, we all knew from the very start that this place was gonna be awful. Okay? We cannot lie about that. We all knew that it was gonna be awful. Because who builds like this? Nobody. So I'm not mad. That I'm not. But the flooring of this place, that does not match at all. But we have some pink flooring. No. What about that? Is that better? Maybe that is better. Okay, I'm gonna keep that for now. Because I'm lost for words today. I really am. But alright, it was the build and here is the house tour. So strap yourself in for that awful, awful house tour. This is happening right now. And welcome to the house tour, people leaves. So outside, we have our very broken down motel. Oh my gosh. It is so ugly and run down, but I kind of love it in a sense. Because it feels very abandoned. And that was exactly my plan. Not really, but that's what we got. And then over here, we have our beautiful pool. The abandoned pool with our floaty over there and a fish. And you are allowed to fish over here, people. Now you know. Then we got another side of the place. And then also the back of the place. Do not look at it too much. No. But we also got our plants over here. A trash bin. A beautiful grill over there. And ooh, our easel. And then many entrances. And that shenanigan over there. I do not know what's happening over there. But something. Okay, well, let's step into our first motel room. Here is one corner of the room. And here is the other side of the motel room. And the plant is sticking through. Oh my, I gotta change that up. And then if you step over here, we got a bathroom. Oh my! And then right in this room, we have our second motel room. The light and bright one. With this side also. Hey. And also the same old good old bathroom. With the cute old shower. And then for our third room, ooh, this is a moody room. Hey, the bed and that beautiful elephant fountain. No, mountain. No, statue. There we go. Now ring lights. Our kitchen. That does not match actually. Oh yikes. But got our cobwebs and everything. And our bathroom. Oh, I'm in the shower. Okay. There's a bathroom. That is also kind of cute. Kind of liking that. Well, it's not cute, Nora. And you're not liking that. Do not kid yourself. But I kind of like the colors in here. That I do. And then let's step into our reception area over here. And here it is. Our reception area. That is not that bad. Could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. And over here too. Oh wow. With our waiting corner. And that on the wall. And I know the windows are not aligned correctly. I gotta fix that too. Oh my. And then in here we got our dining room. Hey. Moody and nice. And then in here we got a lonely old kitchen. Wow, with the cocktail poster and the plate on the floor. Beautiful. And then for our last room, we got a very sad old bathroom. Boom. And here is also an overview of all the rooms if you would ever need that. Just in case. And now I'm just gonna put up a window right there. Does that fit in? Not really. Doesn't really fit. Why doesn't that work? Why are they misaligning? Many questions of life. I give up. I'm done. I am done. I'm finito. As the build. And now it's time for the outro, and this is the outro, people. Welcome. If you for some reason want to download this house, you can. It is up on my gallery, and my gallery is JustNoraGaming. Hey, I don't know why you would download this build, but it is there. And don't forget to like, subscribe, because it really does help me out. So thank you. But only if you want to. Only if you want to. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.